Hey guys, Bitcoin on here. Bitcoin is today a screaming buy at $88,000. Yes, $88,000 for one Bitcoin. That is really, really cheap, if you ask me. People are saying, "Oh, it's gone as far as it's going to go," and I've missed out basically. People were saying the same thing when Bitcoin was at $1,000. That they had missed out and that it was no good, and that I'm going to go for one of the altcoins that they offer more upside. The altcoins are going nowhere. Bitcoin is at $3,000 for 5 years now at this stage. It's going nowhere, and Solana is new. It's a very new coin. Ethereum is not worth buying because Bitcoin beats Ethereum. Bitcoin was around for 5 years before Ethereum came on the scene. So Bitcoin has a 5-year head start on Ethereum. And Ethereum is not going to catch Bitcoin, in my opinion. Bitcoin at $88,000 is a screaming buy. Last October, Bitcoin was at 125, so it's down from 125,000 to 88,000. And that represents a buying opportunity in my eyes. The other thing is that Bitcoin is decentralized and the altcoins are not decentralized. They're all very, very centralized compared to Bitcoin. They wouldn't be able to run on their own without human maintenance, basically. Whereas Bitcoin can run on its own without maintenance. A team that maintains the node software basically, and the miners, I suppose, to keep the miners running and functioning. So that's the story anyway, guys. What else was I going to say? I'll just check my notes here now. What's holding back Bitcoin's price at the moment is the quantum threat, basically. That's what's holding Bitcoin's price back. The quantum computers basically are what they're talking about in the Bitcoin dev mailing list. Quantum computing, the risks posed by quantum computing. If you expose your public key, basically, when performing a transaction, then you're at risk of being hacked and having your Bitcoin stolen by a quantum computer, because quantum computers can reverse engineer the private key from a public key. If they have your public key, then a quantum computer, were to exist and have the power, would be able to establish your private key from that public key. And we, as we all know, once you have the private key, then you control the Bitcoin. And that's the story anyway, guys. I'll leave it for there. One day before 2026, one day remaining in the year. Tomorrow. God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow.